Hey, I got this story idea. Check it out, okay? You're the comic knight, upholder of the comics code, and defender of comics in the apocalypse. What do you think? It's awesome, huh? I draw it up, but I can't draw or write. But I love reading. I got some leads on some more. You know, if you're truly the hero this city needs. We shipped out a bunch of books the week before the city turned. As Comic Knight, it's really your duty to liberate them from the clutches of the enemy and return them to good owners, like me. Justice. Hey, so I've been thinking about your superpowers. You obviously have the power to grind on, like, anything. Maybe you should be the grinder.
I think you should stick with Comic Knight.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Like Twilight City. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, and it appeals to girls too. Your comic is going to be such a hit. If your parents died and you were raised by reading comics? What if you carry this super mint magic comic, and that's where you get your power? Oh, and then mold and book lice would be your weakness. So cool. Okay, so at this point, you've got this magic comic and a mission to save the comics of Twilight City. The story needs more.
How about a villain?
Yes, a villain. Someone who hates comics. Like my ex. Just kidding. Not really. I actually never had a girlfriend, whatever. Anyway, I gotta think about this. Just keep up that first edition Justice comic night.
Nice one!
I figured out your nemesis. Musty mildew. I mean, what do comics fear most, right? Maybe you used to be lovers or whatever, but then she had like a freak drowning accident, and now she's only being kept alive by a symbiotic mold. An evil mold. And the mold is in her head, making her totally crazy. I can see the movie already.
Don't fight, you guys! You have so much in common!
Musty Mildew is a perfect nemesis. I mean, think about what would happen if her musty mildewness ever got near your magic comic. Who knows if kitty litter and baking soda could even bring the magic back. I just had an amazing thought. If your magic comic ever gets musty, you can always collect more comics to restore your power. Then we can have a whole series of comeback issues building up to a climactic fight. This could easily be 100 plus issues. Okay, this is going to get full circle. Comic Night, I mean you, could be rocked by all this guilt because you could have saved Musty when she needed you most, but you were too busy reading comics the day she drowned.
Is this art imitating life here?
Any connections here are purely coincidental. This is a monumental tragedy. I mean, she blames the comics. And maybe you secretly blame,
Myself?
Oh, no, wait, no. What? No. How could you have known she was suffering all that time? Come on, get back on board with this.
Gotta find Sam!
So, climactic fight with Musty Mildew. Maybe there's still some consciousness left in her brain. You're still in love with her, so you don't want to kill her. You just need to get rid of all that mold so she can rest in peace. None of the conventional ways work. That's for sure. Thanks. So, now, you ready for this ending?
Definitely not.
So in order to defeat Musty Mildew, the Comic Knight has to sacrifice the very thing he loves most.
The Super Mint Magic comic.
Yeah. How did you know? Huh. I guess you are the Comic Knight.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I've got comics to save. No way I'm giving up my powers for moldy old love.
Wow, you're such an anti-hero. There's so much truth in this art. I'm done collecting. I've got to get to writing all this down. And you, good luck out there, Comic Knight. One man in this town believes in you.